Hi there, this is Paul Thompson from Spitfire Audio. I'm going to walk you through Volume 4 of our Sable library today. Now Volume 4 is kind of more extended, different kinds of articulations from Volumes 1, 2 and 3. You'll see that there are a list here. If you have more than one volume of Sable, you'll see various different options appear, and in the title of the patch you'll see which volume it refers to. So in this walkthrough I'm only going to concentrate on the things that are volume 4 only, and then but obviously this is set up in such a way that it will link in with the other volumes perfectly. So it's designed, it can work brilliantly as a standalone if you know, you just have a taste for a few extra sounds that you maybe wouldn't get in, you know, a standard kind of string library, but also it's set up to work brilliantly with volumes 1, 2 and 3 of Sable as well. So here we go. The first thing I'm going to play is from the Violin ones. I'll just play through every sound quickly and you can hear how it all sounds. So this is the sul tasto. And let's have a listen to long sul G. Obviously this is a restricted range because of the fact that it's sul G, it's all played on the G string, and gets slightly more frenetic and hairy as you get up the range and it becomes more difficult to play. This patch really comes into its own when you hear the legato, but we'll move on to that in a minute. So in the decorative palette we have longs, consord, sol pont. And this sounds great up here as well. So a very brittle, fragile sound there. We've got our trem consords. And we've got our consords sol pont. Very useful sounds there. Let's go into our legato decorative palette, which gives us our sul G. And then if we go into Violin 2, look at our chord palette here as well. So we've got a couple of extra things that weren't in volume 3 in here. So longs molto vib. We've got our sul tasto. Slightly different performance to the V1s, just to give you a little bit of different flavour there. We've got our longs sul G. And then if we look at the decorative palette, our consord sol pont. And if we go into our legato decorative palette, we've got our sul G. And then if we go and have a look at the violas next, our chord palette for violas. Again, we've got our Molto Vib here. Nice passionate sound there. We've got our sul tasto. We've got our sul C. And then if we look at the decorative palette, consort sul pont. And then our trem consort. Lovely sound those. And then if we go to the decorative legato palette, we've got our sul C legato. So if we look at the cello next, our chord palette, start with our sul tasto. So that's a lovely sound there. We've got our sul C. And then in the decorative palette, our consort sul pont. Okay, and our legato decorative palette, which is the sul C legato. And if we go now to the basses, our chord palette has a lovely basses flatando. And then our sul pont distorted. Fabulous, crunchy, nasty sound. And then if we go to our decorative palette, we've got our sul pont trem. We've got our minor second trills. And then we've got our major second trills. And then quite like to go back to the chord palette here, just to give you a quick look at the different mics. So if we go for our V1 sul tasto, this is the close mics. And then if we listen to the tree, or we heard the tree on its own, let's listen to the ambient mics. and our outriggers. So if we set up a combi, let's go to our decorative palette, have a quick listen to a couple of different alternatives. Consort sol pont, or not. So you can hear, you know, as usual, a huge variety of different tones you can get from this, just using the different mic mixes. So that's a look at the Volume 4 of Sable. Hope you enjoyed that, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.